Hey guys, Jokeypants. I have another Jokeypants thought, which this one's a couple thoughts in one, because I have a couple things that I want to do this for, and not everybody's going to enjoy what I have to say on this one, but you know what? I don't have a filter, and part of the other thing I want to talk about is I don't really have anybody to talk about shit, because nobody ever gives a shit. Fun fact for Behind the Oddcast. Yeah, I'm talking to you two. Not that you two will ever see any of this, which is part of the thing I want to bring up. So let's start off with the personally frustrating for everyone out in the world. We lost Ozzy a month ago. We got a month to process that before the universe was like, hey, you know what they need? They need to lose another metal icon who's not even really that old. And if you say he is old by being 51, off, because that's not that old in the grand scheme of your life. 20 years, like, I'm 31. 20 years ago, I still feel mentally like I did 20 years ago. We lost, in case you're not catching on, we lost Brent Hines, who was lead guitarist and a vocalist for Mastodon. God damn it, man. Not even a month. Like, we got a month to process that Ozzy died. And Brent Hines gets killed in a freak accident. Man, this isn't fair. 2025. Check, please. I'd like to retry this. So there's that. There's that. Get this out of the way. Rest in power. 100% rest in power, Brent Hines. Because Mastodon has always been a very big band for me. I very much have loved them a very long time. So to see a founding member who, in the past month since Ozzy, like right before Ozzy died and even after, like there was a bunch of confusion what the fuck was going on with Mastodon. That he left the band, and then that he was kicked out of the band, and that the rest of the bandmates were this, that, and the other. And it's like, the fuck is going on, Brent? I want to know what's going on, because I enjoy your music, and I enjoy Mastodon, and I want to know what's going on. And now, he's gone. He is gone, and we'll never get the reconciliation with the band. We will never get any answers on what actually happened with people who've been a band for over 30 years. You know, like, they started Mastodon together. What the fuck happened? So, like, personally in my mind, that's a puzzle I'll never be able to solve in that case of, like, what did actually happen. I wanted to know initially because I was like, I really enjoy it. I hate to think that there was bad blood there at all. And to see that he's passed now, that we won't ever get the reconciliation from them. They'll never patch it up and be Mastodon like we know. That's really fucking sad to me, because what a terrible note to end on with that, you know? Like, Mastodon breaks up, and then it's just, member dies, we'll never know. We'll never get any answers or any clarity or any, like, closure on anything. Nope, that's just how it is. And now everyone gets to be just sad that Brent's dead. Oh, well. And it's like, what the fuck, 2025? That's not how things work. Have you ever watched a soap opera? We need a conclusion to the story. We need a conclusion to the drama that was started so that we all feel better. But now, we just get to feel like shit. You son of a bitch. So the other parts of this, we're going to get personal, very personal into Jokeypants' life. So, first off, how do I put this? My co-hosts with What an Oddcast, Anthony, Maverick, I love you guys. All right, I do. I love you like brothers. For context, me and Anthony have been friends since 7th grade. End of 7th grade, going into 8th grade is when we met. Met on the bus going into fucking 8th grade. So, like, we've been friends end of 2007 going into 2008. So it's been almost, it's been almost 20 years-ish that we've been friends. And it's crazy we've been friends that long. But we have been. And I appreciate him. I love you like a brother. And Maverick I've known since we worked at McDonald's together. He was my boss. And he was really cool. And then he ended up and Anthony ended up marrying his sister. So and Maverick is now his brother-in-law. So, like, what a crazy life journey I've had, right? Like, just behind the scenes of my life, it's insane. But to that extent, I want to clarify for people, because I've talked with a couple other podcasts and different people, and they ask me why those guys don't do guest spots, and why it's Jokeypants who goes and does all the guest spots and is talking with everybody and handles all the social media. Because in all reality, as much as I love them, those two, but at the end of the day, I still love them to death, and I appreciate that they do all that they do, because I get that they're busy. You know, Maverick has a very busy job, and then he just kind of gets trapped into his little things that he enjoys, and I get that. And Anthony there, he has a family. You know, he has 2 little ones. I get he can get busy. But, you know, just you know, if I could just get a little more cooperation every now and again, it'd be great. It'd be fucking great. God! But those are my Jokeypants thoughts. I added in the second part again because I know they'll never watch this. So, who knows? Who knows? And if they do, who knows? But anyway, that's that, right? And for context of what I mean is Anthony used to have another show. We used to run another show that was his show called CLT Sandwich that I have since expanded on the lore of that show, because I'm a creative enough like, I'm a non-stop creative machine. Like, honestly, I am. Like, are the Pokemon things the best in the world? Fuck no, because I'm doing what I can with what I have available, which is like no budget and just the equipment that I've had and equipment that I have available to me here. Case in point, why the set looks the way it does there is it's just what I have available to work with, and I do the best that I can with what I have. And if I can make some of you laugh, then I feel accomplished at least a little bit. And it's mainly what I try to do. Is I want to make people laugh. I want to make people feel good, because the world's fucking shit. The whole world is just kind of going to shit. So sometimes it's nice to just have somebody that takes your mind off of that, no matter what it is. If they can take your mind off, then great. And I try to be that kind of person. Even in my real life, off the show here, I do the same exact thing, minus the face paints. Do the same shit. I'm constantly just trying to get people to forget about the horrible shit going on, where I try to just be there for people, which is kind of what I do. But Maverick also had a show called The Worst Nostalgia Trip Ever Taken. I'll fucking edit it for you, you sons of bitches. Just set aside 30 minutes to maybe an hour, whatever the fuck. Record something, send it to me. I'll fucking edit it and upload it for you. I don't fucking care. I like doing it. They hate doing it. I love doing all of it. I just wish that my other 2 guys just be a little more supportive and like at least respond to things, especially when I send messages about, hey, how do you guys feel about this? Yada yada, and then they say nothing. Tell you what, if you're somebody who runs a podcast, you host, you do whatever, you want a guest spot on something with Oddcast, whether it be Jokeypants Has Bad Taste, you want to jump on here and do a Jokeypants Thoughts with me, I don't care. Let me know. I'll invite you in. Fuck. And again, I know they're never going to see this. I know this. But case in point, to end out this Jokeypants Thoughts, it's going to end up being, it's longer than what I thought it was going to be. But to end out this little thing before I go off to go record more Pokemon, because I'm going to try to do my best to get through Crystal as best I can. We'll see how far I fucking get with that, because it could just get to a point where I'm like, this is just fucking annoying to try to, I'm getting, whatever. We'll see what happens. Fucking cut this. Fucking cut this. Fucking hurt me. He's not going to respond. He's a puppet. It's making me so soft, and I really kind of want some answers on that, but whatever. Until next time, stay on, stay happy. I'll catch you over in the Pokemon world. All right. Oh, we are so. We're dead.